Okay, so today is the day. I am test riding a Triumph T120. Wanted it to be the black edition, but they don't have a black edition that I can test ride. But they do have like a two-tone tank version, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's like. I have no idea how it's going to feel. Obviously, I rode my brother's T100, but it's quite an old one, a couple of times, and yeah, just the acceleration through the gears. But that was the T100. This has got more power, bigger engine, more modern, more refinement, better suspension, better brakes, better everything. So I'm hoping that it will live up to the expectations that I have, but time will tell. So I'm going to have some lunch, and then we're going to head to the Triumph dealership just down the road. And once I've done all the paperwork, necessary paperwork, we'll take it out on the road, and I'll stop along the way to sort of give my impressions of the bike, and yeah, just sort of see if it's something that one day I can see myself on. I think it's going to be a bike that I love, if I'm honest, but yeah, I have to wait and see. Right, let's get some food. Oh, let's run the credits.
Some days I got no use for it all. Working hard, making less.
Well, it's a bit noisy here, so apologies if all you hear is traffic and wind, but I have arrived at Triumph, Lings of Ipswich, and I'm here to test ride the T120, which I am so excited about. So let's get inside, do the paperwork, and then let's get out on the bike.
Last time we talked, you had nothing to say. You chose to walk, give all we had away. I hope you get what you're looking for.
Not good timing with the dust. Hey mate. Yeah, that's right. It's not mine. See you later. So if we talk you through the bike, first of all, obviously it's got disc brakes front and rear, and ABS all round. So that's obviously gives you some decent stopping power. You've got Brembo discs, Brembo pads that do the stopping. Although I have to be honest, I didn't find the braking to be amazing. I don't know whether that's just because this is a new bike and it hasn't really been used that much, but yeah, the brakes, I don't think there's a huge amount of difference between this and my Interceptor, but I could be wrong there. Obviously what you get with the Triumph is just build quality, which is second to none. I mean, every single part of the bike is high quality materials, and yeah, just a really, really lovely looking bike, and I love these dials as well. I think they look just fantastic. The little Triumph logo there as well. Switch gear is fairly straightforward, doesn't feel too plasticky. This bike actually has got heated grips, not that I need them today because, you know, it's boiling hot. And I love this tank. Look at the colour on that. Look, a really lovely paint job, and you'll know, I'm sure, that all of the fuel tanks on the Bonneville range, at least, I think that's the only ones that are done. They're done by hand. Like, every single one is done by hand, and they're signed by the person who painted it. So I wanted actually to take out the black edition, but they didn't have one for me to take out. This was the second best option that I got, and I actually think it looks quite smart. In fact, when I was just sitting, getting myself ready to leave from the dealership, these bin men showed up and were like, "Hey, I like your bike." So it definitely is one of those bikes that is going to get noticed. It's just such a wonderful looking bike, beautiful, and actually the more I look at it, the more I like it. Comfort wise, it's super comfortable. This seat is really great quality, and when I was on it, at least for the few miles that I've been on it, I have no complaints at all. When you're on the bike, it feels really planted. It gives you a lot of assurance, makes you feel pretty safe. Surprisingly, for me at least, because I've only ever been on my brother's T100, the power that you get, it doesn't seem like it's a very powerful bike until you get to around about the 3,500–4,000 rev range, and then there is just a sort of a kick of power that pushes you back. And yeah, from someone who rides on a 650cc bike, that was yeah, really cool. I really like that. This is the problem with these bikes, is as soon as you test ride a bike like this, it makes you realize that there are areas of the Interceptor that it doesn't matter what I do to it, I'm never going to be able to bring it up to the quality and the level of a T120 or a T100 or any Triumph really. I have changed quite a lot of the elements of my Interceptor 650, obviously the suspension and things like that, the exhaust system. But every single part of this bike just looks amazing and feels amazing, and it's so nice to ride. Yeah, it's annoying because now what it means is I'm going to have to save up and one day get a T120. The one thing I thought that would be a problem was the height of it. I thought I might feel a bit too big for it, but actually when I was on it, I didn't feel like that at all. So yeah. I really wanted not to like it so much because the salesman said everyone who rides it wants to get one, and now I want to get one. Darn it. One thing I did want to do is to show you what it sounds like when you rev it. So let's start it up, if I can remember how to do this. Helps if you turn it on. Clutch in. This is what it sounds like. It's got kind of a happy growl to it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's glorious. Absolutely glorious. I mean, what could be better than cruising around the Suffolk lanes? Oh man, on a Triumph T120. I love the sound of it in the low, when you're sort of just chugging along. Sounds great, but then when you want to accelerate, oh, that power is there when you need it. I don't know how else to put it, but it's just such a, it feels quite nimble as well. So it's quite a nimble feeling bike for a, I think is it, what is it, 1200cc, 1195, something like that. Or is it 1000? I always get confused. This is, what's fascinating about this, of course, is that before I passed my test, the idea of getting on a big bike was a bit terrifying. But the reality is, it's not that different to being on a 125, it's just the power. If anything, I would say it feels safer because there's more weight to it. Alright, let's see if we can get around this egg timer without crashing. Yeah. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Where are we going to pop it? We'll pop it over here. Oh, there we go. There's something about getting back on your own bike after riding something that makes you notice it in a slightly different way. It's not that I'm unhappy with my Interceptor. I'm not. Far from it. I still really like this bike. It has a simplicity and honesty about it that's difficult not to appreciate, but after spending the afternoon on the T120, I can't help noticing the little differences. It reminds me a bit of wearing your favourite pair of boots and then trying on a really good pair of shoes. You put your old boots back on afterwards and think, yeah, these are still my boots. They're comfortable, familiar, they've got character. But now you're aware of that extra bit of refinement in the other pair. The way they fit, the way they move with you, the little details that perhaps wouldn't have noticed before. And that's how the T120 felt to me. Not dramatically better, just a little more power when you ask for it, a little more composure through the bends, a little more refinement in the way everything works together, and perhaps most importantly, a little more of that feeling that the bike is something special. Riding through the Suffolk countryside, I found myself appreciating those things without really thinking about them. The landscape passing by, the engine ticking away beneath me, and that effortless feeling that the T120 could just keep going for as long as I wanted it to. And now, heading home on the Interceptor, I'm reminded of why I chose this bike in the first place. It's engaging, it's simple, it makes you feel like you're riding a motorcycle rather than operating a machine. The T120 just adds another layer to that experience. And maybe that's the difficult thing about a good test ride. You get back on your own bike and nothing's really changed, except you have. You've experienced something slightly different. And now as these roads carry me home, I'm left wondering whether the T120 is actually the bike I want, or whether I'm simply going to enjoy my Interceptor a little bit more, knowing what else is out there.